Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is, of course, the daily challenges. We are here on a Wednesday, wrapping up the winter dry season of Cinco de Mayo. Very timely. We experienced the 5th of May in this series, so that's cool. We're going to be moving on to, hopefully, Horizon Rush, but we'll see once spring hits here tomorrow, I believe. So first up, I am in the Bull right now. I thought this would let me do it. It looked like this. I thought I had like some progression, but we're back to this. So maybe I was wrong, but I still can't do it. Kind of sucks. I keep driving the Bull. I don't get credit. Anyway, first up on the daily challenges, the DK. The Drift King, if you guys remember from Fast and Furious 3, Tokyo Drift. Some say it doesn't count. Some say it does. I think it's cool. I think it's canon. We need to earn 3 stars from any drift zone. So let's do something here. Let's go to cars. We'll go back to our little hub here. Auto show. Let's go to Nissan and let's get a 350Z. So it brought us to the right place. I'm very happy to have, some of the people I follow here. Duff, love the livery, so clean, really, truly. But let's go to, oh, I'm not in the right place. I'm in, yes. Okay. So I went into search and then came back out, and here we are. We have the Drift King livery. Amazing. So we're going to throw this on, and it looks a bit, I know I use it a lot, but anemic. So now let's go to upgrades. Let's see if we can fix this situation. We do have body kit presets. We have a cool rocket bunny. Not necessarily what I'm going for. I'm actually going to pause so I don't take up too much time, and we'll just come back in 3, 2, 1. And here we are. I did a full drift build on this. Of course, we have the livery. We don't have the correct wide body wheels or whatever, so I got kind of close. We're doing all this for just 3 stars. So it is cool, though. I'm getting back to my roots. At the beginning of my Forza Horizon 5 journey, one of the things I did to make content was I just went in and tried to make, using other people's liveries and the correct parts, I tried to make like the closest I could to the real Fast and Furious cars. So I'm feeling like I want to be over here somewhere. That seems like a very short drift zone. We could do 3 stars there, but let's try the farmland trail. We need 130,000. Another thing I did to cut corners and save time is I got a racing 3-liter engine. So I know that's probably not what it had, but that's what I wanted. So here we go. Oh my, too much power. Okay. All right, so I ended up putting the wider tires on the back. Already in 4th gear, just doing some crazy damage. Here we go. 130, 130. I might just let 3rd gear eat, let it get some wheel speed up. We should have more than enough power to carry us through this. This is a tough drift zone, it really is. I don't like that I'm in 4th, but here we are. Crazy wheel speed, probably. This thing's geared to 200. The tire's just screaming to try to hang on into some trees. This car's too wild. I made it too crazy. I got the racing 3-liter and I put all the mods on it, the big turbos. 198,000. I'm going to play with this thing a little bit more. I really like it. This is fun. The DK Complete. Florist smash 15 flower stalls. For this, I like to go to Guanajuato. We're going to move up here, go into the city. You can do this with any car. To do it fast, I like to get something that's the opposite of what we're in right now. Something that handles well, something that has grip, something that'll get around the city, or we could just use this. I think it's less drifty, so that's cool. 15 flower stalls, though. Is this one? Oh, no. I don't know what that is. That's like a fruit stand. That was flowers. Oh, I'm still in manual from the drifting. Okay, here we go. So really what you want to do is just head around the city, try and find those little carts. Just be a menace. Right here, flower stalls. We got another one. Wow, this thing does not have traction. Not what I was hoping for, that's for sure. Now we've got it. So maybe in this series, what they've done for decoration is to put a lot of these flower stalls out. Maybe that's a thing with Cinco de Mayo. I don't know. But we sure have a lot of them here, and I'm thankful. I've somehow entered a trailblazer that I didn't want to do. I know, I went through the gate, but still. I wasn't even looking at that. I don't know how many it's going to take. I don't know how many I've done. I really don't count these because it kind of doesn't work like that. You just kind of have to keep smashing. Oh, we've already been here. Great. That's what I thought. It was starting to look familiar. Sometimes they're in places like here, behind those bollards or whatever, you can't get to them. I like to use these faster cars. Feels like you can cover a lot of ground, but sometimes you do miss them. I just wonder when we're going to get the notification. How many will it take? When I edit, I'll count and see. 15's a lot. It really is. But what's cool is you can just keep going around the city. A lot of times they'll do trash cans, they'll do payphones, you know, whatever. Now with those, I believe you get a specific skill that pops up. With these flower carts, I have not yet seen that. Should be a lot in here, right? Maybe we could just finish out here. Good enough. I don't see any in here, but is this one? No. Here's 2. Wow. I didn't know you could bust those out. Okay. Sweet. How many have I gotten, guys? This is wild. This you can't bust out. Amazing. There it is. Finally. Florist complete on board. Earn a skill board skill by hitting any billboard. Or what I like to do here, you can find them all around, but I know there are some here at the stadium. We spawn in right near one. Just hit it. Skill board pops up on board. Complete dry run, reach 140 miles per hour in any dirt racing event. We'll save that because it is a race. We'll do that here in a little bit. In reverse, complete a drift theme Horizon Arcade in any drift car. Wow, that is another event. Aged well, earn 3 stars in any speed trap in a classic racer. Okay, so classic racer, speed trap. We're going to look for arcade. We have drift in 4 minutes. So there is a speed trap here, right here. We're going to go up here, and we're going to head down, see what we need to do. Classic racers, organized by performance class. Yes, I'm going to get this. Number 23, 917/20 Porsche. This thing is pretty quick. Here we go. Haven't seen this one on the channel for a long time. It feels like it wasn't that long ago, but I bet it was. Many series ago, we were down in the left-hand portion of the map. Kind of near where Cars and Coffee was. We had to drive this for an extended length of time. Extended length, really. Probably, I think it was like 10 miles or so. I don't know. But we did. It's all over the place. Here we go. Is it enough? 191. Wow, that thing is fast. Aged well. Complete. Now, moving on to that Horizon Arcade drift. Here we go. What we needed to do was get a drift car. So you're going to want to hit Y and go down. This is a specific category. Enter into drift cars and pick your favorite. For me, I have this favorite drift car, the number 88 Mustang RTR, that is all-wheel drive, crazy suspension. All right, here we go. So I'll try to show you just the highlights here, but what we need to do is just to complete this event. Now, we have those 3 different rounds, as you all know. So as long as we get through those, that's all we need to do. This thing is great at getting points, so we'll just drift it and worry about the rest later. I am going to try from time to time to let these points count. There's 100,000. We'll stop. There it is. Once the speed zone is completed, we'll know how many more points we need. I wish these would kind of turn off during Horizon Arcades, but it is what it is. We'll get to another 100,000. We'll stop. We'll bank it and move on. There it is. I don't even think it works that way, but I wanted to see. Alright, we just need another 30. We probably got to go to 300. Let's get 50 and see what happens. Maybe it'll just fill up like right now, pretty soon. Oh no, you have to let it count. Okay, amazing. Oh, it was 50. Alright, so now we're doing a drift zone. Specifically, I guess the Vulcan Sprint one. This is a long one. We should be able to get enough from just one run. If we have to do 2, that's going to be way too long. We were tasked in the festival playlist before with getting 1,000,000 points here. So this should be a walk in the park. As long as my computer doesn't crash. I'm seeing it slowly slip away here. Dropping some frames. Some stuttering. I don't know that we're going to hold 1,000,000 points here in our hands with this drift zone. But like I said, we had to do it before I did it. It's possible. But I'm kind of just going through the motions. Sending it. 500,000. Like I said before, if you go slower, sometimes it's easier to garner more points. Let's see, there's 700, but wow, we're almost to 750, 750. Let's see if we can get 8 here real quick. 800, 850, 900. Oh, we got this. We got this. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, 990. No. 10,000 short. Man, that's funny. I mean, round up. Let's round up here. We got it, right? Here we go. We need drift skills. We have 5 minutes remaining. And now we're going back up. I think it's easier to get the points going up. Because like I said, it takes a little more time to dig through the turns. And there you go. Easy. So we should get a notification that we've completed that. I can't even remember what it was called. In reverse is now complete. And we have one final daily challenge. Dry run, reach 140 miles per hour in any dirt racing event. As soon as that is complete, you can stop. Let's go to the map. Let's find dirt racing events right here. Let's go with the Fuera del Camino Trail. Fast travel there. Make sure you get in a car that is capable of 140 miles per hour. That is going to be the main caveat here. Let's look at the recommendeds. What do we have here? No, thank you. Moving on. Ooh. Look, snow tires fitted, snow tires not fitted. How about rally tires fitted? Off-road tires fitted. That would be cool. We do have all-wheel drive, so at least I'll do that. I'm looking for something fast, but not ridiculous, you know? Yeah. I was gonna say we could do this, but no, I want the remots. I want the police car. This thing is so fast. I'm gonna try. Actually, let's just race the whole race. This thing will be so fast. I really had a great time completing a lot of the stuff I hadn't done in the rally expansion with this car. This thing at times was too much, but you could really just get going, get through those races super fast. I bet you we'll get 140 before the first turn. Look at that. I said we were going to quit. I should just quit right there. But here we go. Lots of supercars, crazy cars. We are in this 4-speed Remots. I've been educated now. I say it correctly, I think. I put it in Google. Google pronounced it. I was shocked. I thought that couldn't be right. I looked on YouTube, and yeah, that's close enough. What an amazing car. It should be in first place pretty soon. It can't really hook up here. Just a lot of turns, a lot of dust. Oh, splitting the uprights. There we go. Drag that e-brake, drag that rear end through there to catch the checkpoint. Here we go. Back the other way, back the other way, back the other way, back the other way. Halfway here in this trail event. I remember this one. This one's not that fun. I love getting the tires smoking on this one. So easy to do. What was that? I'm off-road. Oh no! I was passed by the Zonda, whatever it is, Wyra. There we go. Pit maneuvered. Or something. Yeah, this thing is crazy. Oh, and there it is, folks. 2 minutes 36 seconds. I'm not saying that was fast, but I'm just saying when you get these kind of cars, these S2, especially that one, really makes the racing go by faster. We had a lot of XP there. But really, I'm just looking for that daily challenge notification at the bottom of the screen so we can move on to next week's festivities. Okay, level 204. All right, wheel spin. Okay. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Level 204. Okay. I know I wheel spin. Okay, why are we getting dry run complete? There we go. So nothing left here for me but a couple cars that we could win that I already have. I am a couple points short of another backstage pass. I do kind of like hoarding those. I need 3. Horizon Open will only net me 2, so that's not worth anything. I do like this seasonal championship in Hot Wheels Track Toys S1900. That should seem to go by pretty quickly for 5 points. If I decide to do it, that's where I'll get my points back from this. 5 for 5. But like I said, tomorrow we're going to be going to the last season of Cinco de Mayo. We have the Ferrari Cali T. We get a backstage pass. We have the Myers Manx. Some daily challenges, of course, the shop, the trial, only one event lab. I'm going to be revisiting the Japan collab from all of those creators. Seasonal playground games coming back. Only 2 PR stunts in Mexico. Sad. Photo challenge, Horizon Open, hide and seek, and 2 in the expansion. So it'll be cool. We'll see what we're going to next. I still haven't really done anything with Horizon Realms. I have not posted a single score. So I do look forward to getting in there. Kind of the idea I have in my head, I want to hit 1 million on each of the different realms. So we'll see how hard or how easy that is. I think it's going to be super easy at places like this where you can just drift. This one's pretty easy to get a lot at. The drift arena, of course. Some of the other ones, though, it's going to be a little tough. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going up in subscribers. I thank you guys so much for that as well. We're on our way to 1,000. If you're not subscribed already, please do so. And you guys know, if you already are, you're a real one. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Later.